Hey guys, I'm Faith and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about my personal recommendations in terms of makeup and hair care for the Sephora VIB sale happening in just a few days. This is my favorite sale of the year. I save up my money all year long for this sale specifically. Sephora has 2 VIB sales annually, and sometimes they sprinkle in like 1 or 2 here and there in the middle, but you can always count on a spring VIB sale, which is normally around 15% off, and one fall VIB sale, which is normally 20% off. For all of you that haven't heard about the sale, I will link all of the details in the description box down below, so make sure to check that out. Without further delay, let's jump into my recommendations in terms of makeup and hair care for the Sephora VIB sale 2018. Before I get into my personal recommendations, I do just want to recommend that you get the things that you need before the things that you want. For me, what I always do when I make my own list for the sale is I say, okay, what are the things that I go through really fast? What do I need backups of? What am I almost out of? And those are the things that I will pick up first. So for example, I will definitely be picking up a new Rainforest of the Sea foundation from Tarte. It's my holy grail and I'm almost out of it. So whatever your holy grail foundation is or whatever product you run through very quickly, I would definitely recommend you picking that up. Second, I always try and pick up at least one brush during the sale. I don't know what it is, but I hate spending my money on brushes. They are so expensive, and I love my Eco Tools brushes from the drugstore, but there's something about just having a nice, luxurious brush from Sephora. I love the Sephora collection brushes. Those are always really good quality and relatively affordable for what they are. And then newer to me, the Lilah B brushes are amazing. This is their foundation brush, their cream foundation brush. I love them, but they are so expensive, so it's such a good time to pick them up during the sale. This is a retractable kabuki, and it is perfect for travel, you guys. It's lightweight, the bristles are densely packed, it's so soft on the skin. I love the Lilah B line in general. I have another Lilah B product I'm about to talk about in a second, but their brushes are not talked about, and they're really good quality, and again, perfect, compact, easy to take on the go, easy for touch-ups. I highly recommend you checking these out. So after you pick up the things that you need, you get your restocks. Something I always like to do with every single sale is pick up something that has been in my wish list or in my cart forever and I've just never pulled the trigger. And it's normally like a very high-end luxury product that I've always wanted, but I just can't justify spending the money on it. So the last time the sale rolled around, I picked up this YSL Lippy. This is the Rouge Volupte Shine in the color, I guess, the shade 8. I love this thing. I don't regret it at all. This is all that's left. I use this all of the time. It is such a good balm, and I just feel super special when I pull this out of my purse. It's just like, there's something about YSL packaging that just makes me feel so good about myself, and this thing is $37, so that's a lot of money for a lipstick, but I treated myself last time, and I couldn't be like more excited about this purchase, so I definitely recommend whatever has kind of been on your radar, in your wish list, but you just always don't seem to pull the trigger on. If it's still on your wish list after like a year or two, you probably still want it, so you go girl, you just go pick that up, treat yourself. Next up, I recommend you guys checking out the kits, the holiday kits that are out this year. There are so many good kits, you guys. Like, I want so many of these holiday collections. These brands really did it well this year, in my opinion. Last year, they kind of fell flat for me, but this year, I'm like, ooh, I want this, I want this, I want this. But one of the things that I really recommend to you guys is the Set and Glow Trio from Laura Mercier. It comes with these 3 little powders. I love Laura Mercier powders. They are so finely milled. Their translucent setting powder is my holy grail. I have one currently in use, a big one, and then a backup, and then this little mini one. And I love this because the big one, it's huge. It's massive. You cannot travel with it. I travel all of the time. So having a little mini guy as a travel-friendly companion is like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is for me. It also comes with a brightening setting powder for under the eyes, as well as this candlelight illuminating powder. So this is a great kit, one of many, but I would definitely recommend you guys checking this one out. Another Laura Mercier product, while we're talking about that, is their brand new Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in Glow. Oh my gosh, you guys, this takes setting powder to a whole nother level. I need to like contain myself when I talk about this. So this is just like your translucent setting powder. It has like the same consistency, but instead of being matte, it has this beautiful luminous sheen about it that just captures the light. When I put it on the high points of my face, I just beam. Like I'm glowing from within. It's so smooth. It does not emphasize texture whatsoever. This powder is a huge win. Definitely recommend checking this out. Moving on to blush, I feel like I'm always talking about Hourglass in my favorites videos. I'm always talking about them in these recommendations videos because honestly, their powders, like for the face, are unmatched. They are so good. This blush and Mood Exposure from Hourglass is my go-to. It's the only thing I have been putting on my cheeks ever since I picked it up a few months ago, and it literally looks like I haven't even touched it. I haven't even made a dent in this. It is so beautiful on the skin. You can build it up. They have so many different colors, and they also have a brand new palette, actually 2 palettes out right now. The Ambient Edit 4, and I don't remember what the other one's called, but they have 6 powders in them. Both contain 2 blushes, a bronzer, some finishing powders. It's $80. Grams for value, it's actually kind of a ripoff, but you're never going to get through these powders. So it's a really good way, at least in my opinion, during the sale, to get 6 Hourglass powders, get to try them, and then kind of formulate your opinions from there. It's a great way to test out the brands. I'm picking it up, and I just think that Hourglass hits that out of the park. I don't think I have ever tried an Hourglass product that I haven't loved. Another blush-ish product is my Lilah B Divine Duo. This one is in the color Be Real. I have Be Sassy, and I also have another one that I can't remember what it's called, but I have 3 of these. They are absolutely amazing, you guys. They are just so creamy to the touch. They give you a great color payoff. This is what it looks like just there, and then you can blend it out so easily on the skin. It just is a perfect wash of color. You can use them for the cheeks, for the lips, on the eyes, anywhere on your face. These are just so wonderful, a multi-use product. I think that they are worth the money. They're $46, which seems like a lot for such a little pebble, but it's so versatile, it's so multifunctional. It's gonna last you forever. A little goes a long way. They last on the skin all day long. Lilah B is definitely a brand that is so underrated, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Another Lilah B product that I cannot recommend more is their highlight. This is their Glisten and Glow Illuminator. You guys, it's so beautiful. It is just like the perfect sheen. I don't know if it's picking up on camera or not. It's a cream to powder formulation. It truly does set onto the skin. It blends beautifully. It does not emphasize texture. It is a lit from within glow. If you're trying to beam to the heavens, this is not going to be the highlighter for you. It is very subtle and sophisticated, great for everyday wear, great for the office, but it gives you a little like oomph. Like it gives you a little bit of intensity so you can still wear it on date night and look super polished and sophisticated. I'm obsessed with this highlight. This is a highlighter done right. One foundation I want to talk about briefly is the Dior Face and Body Foundation. This was $40. It's 1.7 fluid ounces of product. I think that's actually a pretty good value for money. I'm obsessed. This may be taking over for my favorite foundation of all time. It might be replacing my Tarte. We will see, but I love this, and like I mentioned earlier, now is the time when you pick up foundations, your holy grail, backups, new foundations to try. If you haven't tried this foundation yet, I highly recommend you guys do it. It is perfect, especially for combination or oily skin types. If you are dry, this might emphasize your texture or your dry patches a little bit, but for everyone else, this is the only foundation I have ever tried that looks better at the end of the day than it does when I put it on. That's saying something. I have 4 lippies to talk about, well, actually kind of 3, but I'm gonna go through this quickly because you've heard me talk about them before. First of all, Bite Beauty. You guys know Bite makes my favorite lipstick formulation ever. They're so good. It's food quality grade, so you know, you do end up ingesting your lipstick. It's just a fact. It happens. We all do it. So I feel a lot better when I wear these because I'm ingesting something that's not bad for me, not filled with toxins and chemicals. So these 2 shades are Chai and Smoked Za'atar. All of their formulations are absolutely stunning. So we have the shades Chai, and then we also have Smoked Za'atar in this hand. This is Chai. It is like the perfect color for fall. And then we also have Smoked Za'atar, which is slightly deeper. absolutely stunning, a great, like, sophisticated berry lip. Oh, I just love them. They're creamy, they're pigmented, one swipe is all you need, they last all day, they do not patch off. Love, love, love Bite Beauty. The next lip product is actually brand new to me. I just purchased this about a month ago. It's what I'm wearing right now. This is Stoned Rose by Charlotte Tilbury. I am so excited that Charlotte Tilbury is now at Sephora. So much like more easily accessible to the public, because before she was like at Nordstrom, and I think that's all. At least that's all I know of. So it was really, really hard to get your hands on her products. Now, super easy. This is what the shade looks like in the bullet. Again, I'm wearing it on my lips today. This might overthrow my Bite Beauty for a favorite lipstick. It's equally as creamy, very pigmented, wears beautifully. I think Bite Beauty has a better range of shades overall. Like, Bite has something for absolutely everybody. They are not afraid to step out of the box. They have all different colors and tones, whereas Charlotte is much more polished, if you will. The packaging is obviously a bit more sophisticated. The price point is definitely higher, and these are more neutral and good for the everyday. The last lip product I want to talk about is another one that I've talked about forever because I love it. It is still my favorite lip gloss of all time. This is the High Shine Enamored Lip Gloss by Marc. This is in the shade Pretty Thing specifically. They just came out with a brand new holiday shade, a limited edition one, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that thing. I always try and pick up a Marc Jacobs lip gloss during this sale because, again, they're my favorite lip gloss I've ever tried. They like have turned me into a glossy girl. I love them. This shade is perfection. So that is it in terms of makeup. I do have 2 hair care products to talk about, and then I will let you guys go. They're both from the brand Ouai. This brand is really taking over my hair care game right now. I'm very, very impressed with them. The first one, it looks like I've literally tried nothing. I have used this product. It is their hair oil. Let's talk about what it is first. This hair oil, I've been using it every other day, literally a drop. Like 1 or 2 drops, not even a full pump, just like a teeny little bit. I warm it up in my hands and put it just on the roots, or the ends of my hair rather, and I wake up the next morning and the ends of my hair look repaired and rejuvenated and revitalized. I am so obsessed with this hair oil. I've never liked a hair oil before. This is the first one that's made me be like, I get the point now. It makes sense. And then the other product from Ouai that I want to talk about is their texturizing spray. Oh my God. I should have put this in my hair today so you could see the volume, like the volume that you get from this product. It is so volumizing. I just spray a little into the roots, really like fluff it up a bit, and I have volume for days. As you can see now, my hair is super straight, it's super flat. I've done nothing to my hair today. This is just it in its natural state, and this makes me look like I have supermodel hair. I am obsessed. Ouai is really killing it with the hair game, and I highly recommend you guys checking out that brand. So that's it. Those are all of my product recommendations in terms of makeup and hair care for the Sephora VIB sale. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you're picking up for the sale. And that's it, you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.